Today's webinar is all about voiceovers. So what are the different types of voiceovers that we provide, how you can use them, what are the changes that would happen after you apply voiceover and before you have the voiceover, what is the duration of the video that will be calculated, and how it will overall affect your Pictory project is what I'm going to demonstrate today in this webinar. I think most of you are well versed with how we start with a script or how we start with a blog or a video and then come here, which is the storyboard, to edit our videos. So when we are on our storyboard, this is how our storyboard looks like. We have three different options to add or apply voiceover to our project. One is AI voiceover. We have AI voices and you can apply those voiceover. It can also be called as text to speech, and our AI will read the entire text in your video. The second option available is record your voiceover scene by scene. So you have a record button right under each scene. You can hit record and record the voiceover on the go for each scene. It will give you option to apply or save, or if you want to re-record, and accordingly you can move further with your project. And then for longer projects, or if you are a premium account customer, you get the third option, which is upload your voiceover and get it auto synchronized with your video. You can either upload an MP3 file or a WAV file, and you can apply it to entire video and it will be auto synced with the script of your video. That's the third option, which is only available for premium Pictory accounts. It is not available on the standard plan. Moving forward, the first one is text to speech or AI voiceover. So I'll quickly show you where to find it. On your storyboard, under audio, there is an option voiceover. Under this voiceover, you will see a number of options you have to apply the voiceover to your project. So you can select any of these. If you want to listen to the preview of these voiceovers, there is a small play button which you can press and listen to how the voiceover is, what's the speed of it, and how the accent sounds like. If it is absolutely suitable with the content of your video, you can select it. You can just click on apply and it will be selected for your entire video. You also have option to filter the voiceover as per region, whether you want a male voice or a female voice, and you can also change the speed of the voiceover. If you think the default speed is very slow, you can make it faster, or if it is fast, you can make it slower depending on your requirements. So let's try and apply this voiceover. I will apply the first one, which is Joanna female. Just click on apply and it will get applied to the project. By default, when there is no voiceover attached, the scene duration is calculated as per the number of characters in your video. As soon as we apply the voiceover, the computation starts at the back end. So now if you see to the top right corner, here the estimated video duration is 1 minute and 30 seconds. However, when I run the preview, if there is any change as per my voiceover, the duration would change. Just look at this video duration, 1 minute 30 seconds. And now when I run the preview, let's see what the duration comes to be, whether it is equal, whether it is more, whether it is less. It depends on my voiceover audio. Now it's 1 minute and 7 seconds. Okay. So this got changed because I had applied an AI voiceover, and the duration that this AI voiceover takes to complete my entire script is the duration of my video. Now, the second option for voiceover is recording the voiceover scene by scene. Now I have this AI voiceover that is applied. However, on top of this, if I record a voiceover and apply it to my video, the recording will take precedence on the system. Whether if you have an uploaded voiceover or a recorded voiceover, that particular voiceover will take precedence over AI voiceover. So if you're doing any changes manually, the system will respect those changes, and that those changes would take precedence instead of whatever we are assigning by default. If you want to remove this voiceover, there is a small cross sign on the top right. You can just remove it, and if you want, you can apply any other. If you're doing trial and error, you can also apply voiceover, check whether it is sounding good, and then again remove it, apply another voiceover. Completely your choice. Now, if I want to apply a recorded voiceover to a particular scene, how do I record my voiceover? So here under add voiceover, there is an option to upload or record. This upload option, of course, will not be available for standard plan users. Only for premium plan users, you have an option to upload background music or upload a recorded voiceover. So let's quickly record this one sentence and I'll show you how. So I hit record. Pictory's powerful AI enables you to create and edit professional quality videos using text. No technical skills required or software to download. So it took me 12 seconds to complete that sentence. So this is the time. If I am not happy, I can play it here. I can change the speed of this voiceover. You can listen to it. And if you're not happy, you can just cancel and record again. If you're happy, you can directly apply it, or you can also save this video. If you save this, it will be saved under my uploads right here under audio. And if you apply it, it will still be saved. So let's quickly apply it. So if you see right here, there is an entry that got added for the recording, which is applied to scene number 1. So you will see here what voiceover is applied to which scene, and accordingly you can of course apply. If you are recording scene by scene voiceover and you just want to save them in your system and then decide which one to apply, you can do that too. Just instead of clicking on apply, just click on save, so that it will get saved under your my uploads. And after you have recorded the entire voiceover scene by scene, you can just apply whichever works best for you. If you noticed, the duration of this scene got changed because it changed as per what time I took to complete the voiceover. It changed the duration of my scene accordingly. So whatever time the voiceover takes would be assigned to your scene. However, now if I manually changed this to 20 seconds, and if I now run the preview, it will still be 20 seconds because I have changed it manually here, and I am not using the one that is already assigned by the voiceover. So if I run the preview, it will still be running for 20 seconds, but there will be a long 8-second pause right after my voiceover ends. So this is again another question that we get asked a lot. There is a long pause between two scenes in the voiceover. So if you change anything in the scene duration, then of course there will be a long pause. If your scene duration is less than the voiceover duration, then it will be adjusted to the voiceover duration. I will just show you a demo so it will be easy for everybody to understand. So here, as you saw, it was 12.8 seconds, and I changed it to 20 seconds. Now, when I run the preview, my first scene would still be 20 seconds. Now, if you see, there is a long pause in my video. Respected the duration that I have set because it was longer than what the voiceover took. Now, if I change this to 5 seconds, okay, or anything less than 12.8 seconds, ideally, just to show you the difference, I am doing it way less, which is 5 seconds. And now if I run the preview, we'll go back to 12.8 seconds, which is my voiceover duration. So this is about scene by scene voiceover or recording your voiceover. Now, let's remove this. Now there is no voiceover attached to my video. When I was preparing for this webinar, I have one recording which is for the entire video. So I recorded and I saved it here, which will be applied to the entire video. So now I will show you how you will apply the voiceover to the entire video at once, and how Pictory will auto synchronize your voiceover with your video text. So I have this recording. I get an option to either apply it to the current scene or apply it to the entire video. Now I will apply it to the entire video. I repeat, this option is only available for premium customers. So applying it to the entire video, it is just syncing my video now. So synchronization might take a little bit of a time. Sometimes if you have longer videos, if you have some connectivity issues. Okay, great. So this is done. It will show you a preview of the video. And if you think there is any small change or any adjustment that you have to do, you have an adjust option. And if it is absolutely fine, then you can just click on looks good. So let me just show you the adjust window. So right here, I can see this sound wave, and for each of my scene, there is a, a division of the voiceover as per the script. Now there's a small play button here. You can play that particular part of the voiceover and see whether it is synchronized fine. If it is not, then you can move these sliders to the left or to the right as per whatever words are getting missed in between. You can move this slider in between scenes and adjust the voiceover if there is any requirement. However, there shouldn't be any requirement of moving the scenes or anything. If you think there is anything small that is remaining, or if there is a little bit of adjustment that you want to do, you can do it right from here, which is the adjust screen. You also get to this screen afterwards if you think there is still any margin for adjustment. When you are on storyboard, you can still come back to this screen later as well. If you click on play, it will only play this particular scene. Just click on save and close it. So my video is now entirely synchronized. And if you now hover over this, initially you had only two options, which is upload voiceover and record voiceover. However, now there is a third option, which is adjust voiceover, because you have applied the voiceover to the entire video. So this is the adjust option, which will take you to the adjustment screen back again if you think there is still a margin for adjustment. 50% of the times there is no real need to adjust the voiceover, because the AI works pretty well with regards to synchronizing the voiceover. However, if you think that we have given you the option to adjust the voiceover. Now, as per this particular voiceover that I applied, I took 13.2 seconds to actually finish this entire scene in the recorded voiceover. So now my scene duration got changed as per the entire voiceover that I had recorded, which took me around 1 minute 31 seconds to finish the recording of this video. So my scene duration now got adjusted to an estimated duration of 1 minute and 32 seconds. And my scene duration also, which was around 12.8 seconds, now it is 13.2 seconds as per my voiceover. So this is the effect of voiceover on the scene duration whenever you are applying different types of voiceover to your video. So there is a lot of confusion in a lot of clients with regards to the scene duration and voiceover. So that is the reason why I'm emphasizing more on this particular feature. Now, some points to remember about voiceover is, when you are editing your video, don't hurry in applying any voiceover to your video. First, make all the changes that you want in your video, and the last step of yours should be applying the voiceover to the video and adjusting as per the voiceover. These are the two things that you should do right before generating the preview of the video, or right before generating the final video. A lot of times people apply voiceover first and then make other changes, and then most of the times there are they get stuck in between, because what happens is, if you have applied a voiceover, you cannot split the scenes, or you cannot add a scene in between, or you cannot make changes in the text, because your voiceover will get affected, and the synchronization would break. You cannot add any scene, because see, if now I have a voiceover that is applied to my video, and if I click on this button to add a scene, I get a message right on top in bright yellow which says this project has a single voiceover applied to all the scenes. Inserting a scene may disorder the synchronization. So if you are adding a scene, your voiceover synchronization would completely break, because you have uploaded your voiceover to this video. That is why always adding voiceover to the last step of your video. Before that, you can make edits to the text, you can add scenes, you can remove scenes, you can split the scenes into, you can reorder your scenes. All these things would happen before you apply the voiceover. And once you're ready with everything, then you can apply the voiceover. All the things that are related to the text in your video should be done before applying the voiceover. Things related to text would include editing the actual text content, adding or deleting words, splitting scenes into two, reordering of scenes, deletion of scenes or addition of scenes. All these things that affect the content of your video should be done before applying the voiceover to your video. Voiceover on Pictory, three types: AI voiceover, scene by scene recording, and full voiceover. In AI, you can just select, and that's it. It will just convert your text into speech. For recording scene by scene, you have an option to record and save those scene by scene voiceover recordings and then apply. And then you also have option to completely record the voiceover and get it auto synchronized. That's the story of voiceovers. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. And you have a great day, great evening. Thank you so much. This is Isha signing off.